Hey everybody, welcome to Cracking Chinese. I'm Carl, and today we want to go through 10 Chinese characters that don't mean very much, but that you still need to know. 欢迎大家到破解中文，我是宇鹏。今天我们要学习10个汉字，虽然意义不大，我们可以说，但是你还得学习。所以让我们开始吧。Let's get cracking. So the title of this video is perhaps a bit misleading. These 10 Chinese characters are Chinese speech particles that if you omitted, then the sentence would probably still make sense. However, if you use them, it adds a flavor and context and depth of meaning that will make you sound much more like a native speaker. So let's go through the 10 Chinese speech particles. So first up on our list is Yep, you heard me right, it's Now, it depends what tone you use with as to what we might ascribe to its meaning. If you use with a second or a third tone, it can often indicate surprise. If you use with a neutral or a fourth, then it can often indicate agreement. It's also good to know that it's often used at the beginning of a sentence. So you might say, 你说什么呀? What did you just say? Or maybe you want to agree with someone and they ask you a question and you say, 好的, okay, sure. So at number 2, we've got which doesn't necessarily have a direct equivalent in English. We'd often just express the same idea using the tone of our voice. But in Chinese, it's often used at the end of a sentence to express emphasis. So you might say 是啊, like, yeah, really. Or maybe someone compliments you and says, 你的中文怎么这么好啊? Wow, how is your Chinese so good? So at number 3, we've got which in English would translate perhaps as oh. It can often be used to express surprise or doubt. You might say, 真的, or 不知道了, oh, really? I didn't know. So at number 4, we've got la, which doesn't really have an English equivalent. We probably just express the same idea with the tone of our voice. It can often be used to express excitement or joy, like 好啦 or 可以啦, sure, no problem at all. So at number 5, you've probably seen this one before, we've got ba. Ba, again, doesn't really have an English equivalent, often expressed by the tone of our voice. Ba can have a variety of meanings. It could indicate agreement. It could imply that you're giving a command, or it could imply that you're giving a suggestion. Like you might say, 放心吧, relax. So I think you'll also know the one at number 6, which is ne. Ne indicates a question, but not quite as strong or as definite as ma, and often used for the and you situation. So, 我明天去, 你呢? I'm going tomorrow. What about you? So at number 7, we've got wei, which means hey. So if you were to call out after somebody, maybe they've dropped something, you might say, wei, hey. It's also most commonly used when you answer the phone. The dictionaries have this down as 4th tone, but in my experience, most people seem to use 2nd tone when they answer the phone. They say, wei, ni hao. So at number 8, we've got a, which is yet another one that you can use to express surprise normally, meaning like, So like you could say, 你怎么不知道这个? How did you not know that? Interestingly, A is also the odd one out on our list of 10 because it doesn't have the co-radical on the left of the character. So at number 9, we've got I. I could be used to express disappointment or disapproval. It could be like a tut in English or a So in Chinese, perhaps you could say, 那我们现在怎么办? Now what are we going to do? So last on our list, we've got lei. Lei, often used to express some approval and often used with hao. So you can say hao lei, which would mean sure, no problem, that's fine. So that's our 10 Chinese speech particles that if you never learn, well, you can probably get by. But if you really want to be fluent, then you need to know. Now, of course, there's many more out there. You've got ya and wa and lo. Then you've got your double character ones like wa sei or aya. What other ones do you know? Let us know down in the comments below. In the meantime, be very grateful. You can hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and see you next time. 谢谢大家，再见，加油！